I deal with patients who like to have pretend problems, meaning they come into my office with a new made-up problem. I have found a unique space within the therapy world. There are people who like to pretend they have a certain problem and I just play with it. I have this one woman, Linda, who is my long-time patient. She has a pretend new problem for each new day. Like on Monday, her pretend problem was that aliens had abducted her son, and I played along with it. Then on Tuesday, her pretend problem was that she accidentally killed someone, but the dead person had turned into a problem. Then on Wednesday, her new problem was what she experienced during the 1600s, and I helped her through that. Then her husband always interrupts the sessions, because he always knows where Linda is, even when she hasn't told him. Linda always says how safe she is because her husband always knows where she is. Then we carry with her session with her new made-up problem. Then on Thursday, Linda's new problem was how she has been stalked and disturbed by a ghost. I help her through it and she really enjoys it. At the end of her session, her husband calls, and her husband always knows where Linda is. Linda says her husband makes her feel young, because her husband tells her what time she needs to get home. Linda is so safe being married to her husband, and if she got abducted, her husband would know. When Linda got stuck on some field trip, her husband knew where she was and went to get her. When Linda was a little late coming home from shopping, her husband knew exactly which shop. She is definitely very safe. Anyhow, another session she had with me with a made-up problem. She bought a dog, but the dog then turned into a man. We talked about how that may be slavery when it turns into a man, but when the man turns back into a dog, she falls in love with it. Linda loves these made-up problems and they can go very far, but at the end of each session, she knows they are just made up. I do love having these sessions with made-up problems. They are so much more fun than dealing with real problems. Then one day I heard that Linda had been murdered by her husband for coming home late. When I look back on it all, with all the pretend problems Linda liked to have, she did actually have a real problem, which was her aggressive and controlling husband.